It's very important for you to feel literally all of your emotions. And the reason why it's so important for you to feel all of your emotions is that your emotions are like the lights on the dashboard of your car. They tell you what is wrong, what's up. And guess what? If you have a light that's going off on the dashboard of your car, let's say your gas light comes on, if you don't address that, guess what? You're gonna have some issues down the road. I promise you that. It might be 20 miles down the road. It might be 50 miles down the road. You're gonna have some issues. If your check engine light comes on, guess what? If you don't get that checked out, you're gonna have some issues down the road because there's something up with your car. It's the same thing with your emotions. If you suppress your emotions and you suppress your anxiety, you act like it's not there. Oh, I'm happy all the time. I'm happy every single day, like all that kind of crap. Then guess what? You're gonna have some issues down the road, period. People think that, you're suppressing them and you're doing something good. Your emotions get trapped in your body. This is a big part of the reason why it's so difficult for people to get through narcissistic relationships is that, and a lot of the work that I do is that once you leave that relationship, guess what? Let's say you've been with a narcissist for 10 years and you've been suppressing your emotions. All of a sudden, guess what? People find out that they are still there, every single one of them, because you've been suppressing, but they got trapped in your body. They're still there, right? And so you have to deal with your shit, period, right? And once you begin feeling again, the problem isn't so much when you have anxiety. The problem isn't so much when you are feeling guilty or when you are depressed one day, you're down one day. It's about discovering and processing, why am I depressed? Why am I anxious today? What am I pissed off about? And then addressing the actual issue. Oh, I'm pissed off at this salesperson because they're trying to pressure me into something that I don't want to do. They're pressing up against my boundaries. Get back. I don't want to buy anything. I've told you 3 times I don't want to buy anything. That's how you handle it. Someone's pressing my boundaries. That's the reason why I'm pissed off. Why am I anxious today? Oh, because there's a bill due and I don't know how I'm going to pay it, right? And you deal with the emotion. And you deal with the actual issue that's causing the pain, that's causing the anxiety, right? I'm happy today. Well, why am I so happy? I'm happy because I got good rest last night. My kids are safe, and you begin to look at the things that are making you happy. You feel all of your emotions and address and process each one of them, both good and bad. You need all of your emotions, every single one of them. Everyone hates anxiety. But let me tell you something. If you didn't have anxiety, there's a lot of shit that wouldn't get done. For all of you, if you're like me, I procrastinated all through school. I didn't do my shit until like the last minute. It didn't matter if it was like a 20 page report that wasn't getting done till the last minute. Well, guess what? If you don't have anxiety about that, guess what? Guess what's not getting done? That 12 page paper, that 20 page paper, right? Anxiety is healthy. And what happens is that anxiety, it kicks in. It's like, hey, get your fucking paper done, right? And then all of a sudden you start realizing it's like you kind of going, I don't want to say into a panic, but you have anxiety and it's like, oh, I do need to get this done, right? If you don't, this is the reason why you need a full range of emotion. You don't, and this is also the reason why I tell people don't numb, right? People drink a lot. People smoke weed a lot when they're trying to heal from narcissistic abuse. You have to feel it to heal it, right? Very, very important.